folks. We'll do some GT cruising. Just for a little while. Just had a craving for some of these new cars. Oh. Come on. Wow. Totally set up and controllers aren't working. And then I came up from a Women in Motorsports event. That was pretty fun.
All right, so this is rear wheel drive, so it's a little bit more sideways. Doesn't have a lot of power, but there's a lot of counter steer having to go on and playing with the throttle to try to keep the car in control. Like these cars, the rear wheel drive cars want to do is go backwards.
Yeah,
that's all they want to do. So the all wheel drive will kind of go straight. These things will go backwards. So that's what we're fighting.
Yeah,
the
gotcha.
whole time.
Feel free to send it and get after Kip because I trust you guys and I love rear wheel drive. My dad had a gravel prepped Mustang when I was a kid.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's really dusty at the end of the day. Here,
Oh,
so.
yeah, totally.
It's cool racing in the dust, but you just can't see anything.
Gotcha, yeah. Visibility.
It happens in a real rally, man. You come down a road like this, catching up to something.
RZ, actually. I love these cars.
This will be the upsell right here for you.
Yeah,
right?
bro. Fuck yeah.
These things are fun. Okay.
Yeah, that's some slip.
Upshift a little early and you can help mitigate that.
Brake quickly. Oh yeah, dig into the torque a bit.
Yeah.
Right on. Alright, fixed up. Happy New Year, Dylan. Finally got my shifter back on this game, so that's nice. Use my sequential again. Or I'm just not talking loud enough. As usual. Thanks for letting me know that. Been messing with a bunch of audio settings over here, trying to get things sounding right again. I can always turn up the gain on my mic more, but I try to avoid clipping the microphone. You can only turn up the mic so loud before it's bad. It is... Mic is in the red, so that should be about it, hopefully. What's up, LOL Chief? Happy New Year. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ah, yeah. Steam updates over Wi-Fi. Not so efficient. Right on. Did you get the new supercar package? Supercars Part 2? It's okay, there's cars in here you can drive. I put GT3s and GT2s, or GT32s. GT1 2005 is what I'm driving, and that's part of the Endurance pack. It's the one with the Vipers in it. And then there's a brand new Supercar Part 2. Supercar Part 2's got the Street Viper in it. But there's still cars here you can drive, so it's no big deal. Just come do some laps if you want. But all that stuff's on sale if you like. What's up, Supra? How you doing, man? Very happy to have my sequential stick back. They finally fixed that. One of the last updates. Yeah, just take a nap and then get up before midnight. When I used to have to work New Year's Eve as a sound guy, I would just take a nap in the afternoon. Just like half an hour or so. You know, not enough to make you groggy. Just to give you a second wind. Just set a timer for 15 minutes. Take a little snooze. Don't even have to close your eyes, really. Just kick back for a bit. Or, I mean, don't even have to fall asleep. Just close your eyes for a bit. Set a timer so you wake up. before the corner. Whoa! Fair enough. Right. I was never much of a wine drinker myself, but if it was a real dry red and it wasn't, you know, too bitter, I could go for that. I didn't like sweet wine. That was the thing. Not a fan of sweet wine. It's like drinking grape juice. I mean, you know, it is, but I'm assuming that's good since you know the name of it. I know jack shit about wine. Now, whiskey and scotch, then you'd have I'd have a little bit of knowledge. Not a ton, but that's what I was. When I used to drink regularly, I still drink once in a while, but when I used to drink regularly, I really go for McClellan. It's actually pretty goddamn smooth for the money. Only about $32 a bottle, and it was really, really close to the $150 bottle shit. When I was in Japan, all bottles of alcohol were $17. So I don't know if that's still the case over there, but they had like cost control. Didn't matter what kind of shit it was all $17, right? So I bought a bottle of Johnny Walker Blue Label, which is $150 over here. Ah, right on. But that was my one custom-free, you know, duty-free item to bring back to the United States was a big old half gallon of Johnny Walker, and it cost me $17 fucking dollars. That shit lasted me like a year. Just sipping on it. Seemed like the TTS could be louder, so I'm trying to turn it up a little bit. Might be just the music's too loud. I put a 10 decibel limiter on the music now, so if it gets louder, it should not go any louder than it is currently. But you guys let me know if it needs adjustment, because I'm still like screwing with audio settings here, doing the 2 PC stream thing. Like inside another car, I guess. There's 2 cars parked right there. That's funny. Hey, what's up, Kip? Oh, the Beamer, I might have known. What the fuck is going on there? Yeah, because this says qualifying complete and we're waiting for these cars to come off the track. You'll be able to join as soon as they're done with their lap. Just about 2 minutes. A little bit close to that McLaren. Oh, I love the sound of this car. I wonder if I could map that. Can I map the camera to the joystick instead of the keypad? I mean, you should be able to, right? Like, if you can map it to the keypad, you should be able to map it to the joystick. But let's see, was it gameplay? No, it's got to be camera in view. Happy New Year, Nerd Tech. How you doing? That's all assistance. Oh, what do I have set up for automatic gears? H on the keyboard. Just for fun, when you guys play this, if you map something for just toggling automatic gears on and off, if you gotta like look away from the controls for a while, you just like turn it on automatic, and then you can turn it back off again. That's pretty handy. Okay, that's all controls. I don't see. Must have to do it in the main menu. I don't see how to change the camera view. It's like it's got this thumbstick up, down, left, right, and that's what I want, but it's not working when I'm in monitor view. Okay, it's going to advance now, so if you guys are ready, you'll have 2 minutes to check shit. It's just touring, so no big deal. You should have enough fuel already, but just make sure you have a little bit more than 2 laps worth. That should cover you. And then I think I'm going to... see, track temperature is 77 degrees. Yeah, I think I'm going to lower my tire pressure just a tiny bit. Just to keep them a little bit warmer. We'll turn down the rear brake ducts to 30. And the front one to 45. And we'll do 58 bias. And then on the drivetrain, is this the one that we can adjust the gearbox? No, we can we do the final? Guess we could do longer, but that's okay. Oh, derp. Why don't I just load my tune? Duh. Fuel check. Okay. Like I had already nailed this tuning the way I wanted it the other day. Okay, so we got Lily and me and Kip, and that's about it. Okay, so whenever you're ready, Kip, I'm ready and up now. 10 seconds, buddy. Here we go. Fuck these cars. Oh shit. I think I underestimated my brake zone there. Just a little bit. Wow. Tires are not actually up to full heat. Even though they're green with the tire blanket start, they're not ready to race on the track start. Keep going back to the... Oh, what? Okay. Fucking thing. Just quit the race, Kip. We're gonna try to get Cillin in here, if you can hear me. He might not be able to hear me while he's driving. Alright, I'm just going to exit out. He'll probably see it. If not, we'll send him an invite. You have been disconnected from the multiplayer session. No shit. Okay, Second verse, same as the first, but we'll start it at daytime this time. I wasn't expecting you guys to show up. I thought I was going to race by myself, so I was doing nighttime. Do 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 do. There's probably no way to get a message to Kip because he's in VR, I bet. Well, we'll just do 15 minutes of quali, and then he should have time to finish the race he's on, and then jump in. Let's do 5 times starting at noon. Do the same thing here. So, just real quick while we're sitting here. These are the new cars I was talking about, the GT1 2005s. Yeah, totally. There is all these awesome cars in here. Now, these ones have been in here for a little while, like a couple months, but these supercars here, these are brand new. And you've got, so these are street cars, but they're, you know, supercar class. So 643 horsepower V10 Viper with an H pattern shifter. And if you look at the tire choices, you got wet and semi-slicks. The weight is 3560 pounds. There's ABS, nothing else. No TCS, no boost, no DRS, no onboard controllers. It does have headlights, so you can drive it at night. And then you've got the Maserati GT2. Chevy Camaro Z06 with the Z07 upgrade. Audi R8 V10 GT. McLaren F1 LM, that's a classic. And the Ultima GTR, which you also find this car in the open car class, open GT class. But this is the street version, not the race car version. And up here in the GT3s, we've got GT3 Gen 2s. These have been in here for a little while too, but these are really sick cars. Got the Aston Martin Vantage GT3, Audi R8, BMW M4, Corvette Z06, Lamborghini Huracan, McLaren 720, and Mercedes AMG GT3, and Porsche 992 GT3. So that's the second class of these regular GT3 cars. These are the ones that are just built into the game, so even if you don't have the DLC, you can race all these bad boys, and they are good cars. They really are. So there's no problem with that. These are just bonus cars, really. You don't even have to have them. What I was driving was this old Viper. Oh yeah, I like this showroom thing that they've got now. You can finally take a good look at the car before you get in it. They've had this for a while, but being able to control it like this is new. And you got this awesome camera, filters and shit. You can do all the filters, so it, you know, it gets a little bit of GT styly. Sepia. So, lots of cool effects if you like taking pictures of your car. Tipsy McStagger, welcome. Alright, let's do this. And Kip, I don't know if you can hear me yet, but we restarted because Cyllin was having trouble getting in. Okay, almost done loading. Come on, game. It's not that many cars. I mean, it's only like 30 cars. Come on. There we go. Okay, I can use my shifter again. Nice. Let me know if you're having any trouble with controls or anything, Cyllin. Gotten pretty used to troubleshooting in this game. I'm just cruising here. You should be able to catch up with me eventually. Actually, this went back to default, didn't it? There we go. I think I'm going to try the longer final, just for gits and shiggles. Oop, I killed it. I watched that clutch work. Alright, I'm in line at the gates. Where you at, Cyllin? I'm just chill here for a minute until I see you. Says he's in the pit here somewhere still. Oh, yeah.
Yo.
Yo.
Where do I change my... It's your FOV. I need to change my camera, because I can't see my car right now.
Oh, C for camera?
Just see.
Yeah, I think it is.
No, it's not changing.
Try F1 or F2.
No.
Okay, then you gotta map it. So press escape and then go to options, top right.
Controls.
Then controls, and then edit, and then camera.
Change view.
Yeah. Map your change view, and then while you're in there, also go to the bottom, and you see where it says view angle increase and decrease. Map those as well, because that's your FOV change you can do on the fly.
Right there. Cool. Save. Back. Turn. Zoom. Hey, now I'm in the car. I need to make it to where I go up and down too.
Oh yeah, that's seat position.
Seat up. Yep.
Yeah. Seat forward, seat back, seat up, seat down. So there's 2 different ones, be aware.
Do is that resume? Kick me out again. Stop that. I can deal with that. Alright. Wheelbase feels good. But I don't have game audio.
Oh, go to audio and go to the very bottom, and you should be able to change audio devices.
Ah, there we go. Voice meter, voice meter, voice meter. Headphones. Wrong headphones. There we go. And resume. Okay. Game doesn't take any input when you're not in game. That's bad. Right, an emotion.
You're moving?
Alright. Yep.
Alright. I just respawned at the pit here, so I'll catch up yet.
Alright. I'm just at the edge there. Oh. You know what? I don't think I have a respawn to pit. I should probably bind that.
It's not a bindable button. You just gotta press escape and then press the button on the screen with your mouse.
Gotcha. Okay. Double yellow flag.
That's it?
Green flag. Okay.
Yo, Kippers, you there? We had to bag out of that race because Cyllin couldn't get in. So we restarted. We're still on quali for another 8 minutes. So you got 5 minutes to get in here. 6 minutes to get in here before you get blocked out of the race.
Jeez. I thought you went back to pits. I didn't realize you were still behind me.
Yep, I'm still behind you. I'll usually let you know if I go back to pits so you're not out there by yourself. You still moving? I mean, are you still planning on moving? Are you good?
I have to turn down engine noise so I can hear you.
Oh yeah, I got this game at 25% on the Windows mixer. Like, it's just that loud.
Yeah, options. Audio. Player engine volume.
Which is great if you need the audio signal.
I just realized my shakers actually aren't set for this either. So
Oh yeah, there's some LFE in there. Yeah. You might want to mess with that.
I've got a whole bigger setup. Make a.
Well, it's gonna be.
now.
Yeah. So, it'll be in sequence, right? Not in parallel. So both whatever you've got and the one in the game, you're going to want to tweak them both.
The one that I have is like a commercial one that I pay for. It automatically matches the car data and everything. So I immediately feel like I'm in the car. I just didn't have the profile selected.
Okay, so it doesn't use audio as an input?
No, it doesn't use audio, but it uses the actual data of the car to
Cool.
dynamically generate the audio. It's called Mass Effects, but it costs $15 a month if you didn't get into it early on, because he's still doing a lot of individual one-on-one kind of stuff. Eventually it'll get cheaper, but like $50 a year or something, but not yet. Honestly, the in-game audio is kind of a little wild. It's going rear.
Yeah, they've added a lot of new options there too. You might use the higher quality audio or turn it down to like medium, and it just plays more or less samples on top of each other. Like,
Gotcha.
It'll max out at like a certain amount of samples, so you're not listening to 26 cars revving at the same time.
Gotcha. I'm getting 184 FPS right now, so I may want to try to enable the higher resolution audio.
Yeah, go for it. That's what I'm using. It seems to be fine, even on this machine. I assume that's you, because it would be going a lot faster. All right. Whoa. Where's my brakes? Oh, my tires are so fucking cold because I wasn't moving. Careful. Get our tires hot again. Just brake early. It's only 70 degrees out here on track today. Gotta be pushing it to keep it hot. Okay, I don't actually need to use the H pattern on this card. Keep falling back to it out of habit, but finally got my sequential mapped again.
Yeah, I pulled out my GSI wheel. I'm using the yellow floppy paddles.
I'm laughing because I heard your voice bumping through the corner.
Yeah.
I can't wait till I get my motion rig all jacked up. Now we're getting warm. There we go.
There's definitely a lot of feedback in AMS too. Oh, dang it, overcooked it.
Woo!
Stop overcooking it. Perfect. Thank you.
Have you done any force feedback tweaking on this game yet?
No, I just run in whatever the Stocks and Magic suggestion was, and then I turned it down to like 60% of total.
All right, that's the first layer because that's your base, right? There's some adjustments in the game too that you may or may not want.
Yeah, I set the game settings to what the Magic app tells you to.
Oh, cool.
Which was like 40, 0, 35 or something like that.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. That's about what I would suggest.
When it first was turning on, I could feel my whole wheelbase buzzing from the engine vibration it was trying to transmit. I'm going like, holy crap.
Yeah, I think it puts out a lot of signal for weak-ass wheels, and then you just turn it down if you got something good, you know?
Yeah, it's, I probably forgot to turn it up again.
Alright, that's quali. Let me send Kip a message real quick. Kip, it's really hard to send you a message if you're always appearing offline, bro.
Is it just gonna run us around in a circle for the next 6 minutes?
We can pit and it'll stop anytime. I'm just giving us time to like message Kip. I sent him an invite real quick, so I'm just waiting for him to pop up in the chat box. You know what? Let's go ahead and pit, and I can press continue when the time is right.
Actually, here, let me soften up my yaw while I'm at it. Jeez. Since
Yeah,
it's
you got
driving
time.
for me.
These guys are still finishing a lap. But Rusty boy, how you doing? Yeah, let's do another lap around the sun. Yeah, let's go. Everyone's a racer. Everyone on Earth is a racer. We're doing laps around the sun. Most of the bots are almost done with their lap
here. Return to bits.
Kill Dog join. What's up, Kill Dog? Welcome in, buddy. I appreciate that, Rusty. I used to think a lack of engagement meant that nobody really wanted to watch the stream and then they're all just lurking. But now I'm starting to realize a hell of a lot of people are just lurking, watching the racing, listening to the music, listening to the chat. And they don't necessarily want to text all the time, right? Which is totally fine. Like, you know, if there was 100 people watching and only 5 are chatting, that's fine. It was like in the early days of Twitch, you were really encouraged to show text engagement so that you could justify, you know, becoming a partner, blah, 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 blah. But I have different goals now. Playlist is always open to you guys to !SR followed by band name and band name and song title. Okay, one more guy still on track. So we're almost there. Kill Dog's waiting in the wings. We got Hawk and Sillin and myself. I was trying to get Kip in here, but maybe he only had time for one race, so he just finished the thing. Access Steam on the streaming computer and not interrupt the capture of the game anymore. It's very nice. Man, this car must have just started its lap right at the end of quali. It's just going through PlayStation Corner now. Going down the straights. All right, we're almost there. So if you guys join through Steam, you can always forego the safety rating if you're trying to join through Session Browser and it rejects you. It would be because you have a U license. So any friends or viewers out there that want to join us, !Steam, open my profile, click the join button, and you can get in the side door. All right, dude's pulling into the pits finally. Here we go. They're pitting. This is a glitch. These 3 cars are just parked in the corner. Is it really gonna make us wait for these cars because they're parked in the corner and they're not finished? That sucks. Two minutes. Guess I might as well show the viewers a cool video in the meantime.
And then I came up for the Women in Motorsports event. That was pretty cool. Funny.
It's really hard. Well, wear the tires out. You know, it's really hard to get power down in a rear-wheel drive car. You know, they're only 205 tires.
Oh, right. So you're just like feeling it.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you can't just pin the throttle and wait for traction. You got to play with it. So you'll hear a lot of throttle play.
Excellent. I'm shopping for a BRZ actually. I love these cars.
This will be the upsell right here for
Fuck
you.
yeah,
Right?
bro. Fuck yeah.
These things are fun. Okay.
Yeah, that's
Well, this is definitely a glitch that they need to fix soon. There's
Damage
cars that
scale.
get stuck over here by these gates, and they don't actually go out on track,
right on.
so they don't finish their lap.
Kick him.
Can't kick bots.
Lame.
Yeah. There we go.
Oh, this is fun.
Somehow it finally where it went.
Whip back.
No, I just exited monitor view. That's all that was. Nope, they're still stuck. See, let's just show this in case the developers are watching stream or gonna watch it later or something. I'm sure they're well aware of this, but this one particular car class seems to get stuck over here. It's a Senna.
I like throwing pencils. They're just super fun.
Saw this a couple days ago too, but I didn't think it was gonna cause like a big
It's amazing.
jam up.
They're really good handling cars.
There we go. Quali's finally over. Alright. Ready, Cyllin?
Yeah.
Tight little bugger right there.
Oh, I gotta wait another 2 minutes.
Nope, you can just ready up whenever you want. We're ready to go.
Oh, there you go.
I just let everyone else ready up before I ready up. That way I can kind of like gauge how, you know, if
Yep.
people need help or whatever.
Oh, are you supposed to parade out of here or what?
Nah, fuck these guys. Let's go. I just put bots on the track so we have people to pass. A lot of people don't like the bots, but, well, when we start getting 20 people in the lobby, I'll stop putting bots in. Shit, we get fucking 5 people in the lobby, I'll stop putting bots in.
Well, see if I can rest and not finish last in the pack at least.
I love driving this Viper. Proper front engine, drifty goodness. It's not the fastest car, but I think it's the most fun in the class.
point overtake.
These bots are pretty high. Like, they're pretty highly matched. They're definitely going to accelerate just as fast as you do. You're going to catch them in the braking zones, so step out of line at the braking zones, wait for them to brake short, and then go around.
Gotcha.
See, I like the bots to be as close to me as possible with skill, you know?
Dude just took me out. Hawk took me out. Hawk took me out again!
That's the guy that was just asking what we're waiting for. Bro. What are we waiting for? I gotta crash into people.
And he crashes again.
Seriously? I'm sorry, Cylin. What a fucking nerd.
It's all good.
What's really great is when they flash you because they want you to get the fuck out of their way, and then you do, and then they crash in front of you.
Yeah. Dang, I was doing so good there. My line, bitch. Get out of the way.
Bitch, move, get out of the way.
Ah.
The bots are on maximum aggression, so they are not going to move out of your way. You got to try to go around them. Unless you're talking to the real person.
Yeah,
still.
no, they're definitely aggressive.
If you put the bots on medium or high, they actually will anticipate trying to get out of your way. But if you put them on max, they're like, fuck you, buddy.
Yeah. Son of a biscuit. Tiffany took me out.
T for text if you want to say something. Or see if they said something back to you, you know. It's always give and take. Oh, why is it fucking... Oh, goddammit. Ooh, that was close. Wrong button. I paused it for a second while driving.
That one was me. Stop hitting the rails, please. Yep. Now go back in the back.
All the bots will slow down on the straight stretch, so you should be able to pass all of them. Whoa! That guy pitted himself on my back end because he tried to get too close.
I can't hear you. I'll turn it down further or boost you more. Took myself out. Dang it. Get off the freaking ground.
Come on, Viper, hold the corner. Ooh, locking him up, locking him up. Oh, baby. Oh, he got me. perfect temperature, perfect pressure. Just gotta drive like a crazy person. Keep them hot.
Hey.
Say my tires are finally warm.
Yeah.
Fuck off, Beamer. Shit. They're definitely aggressive.
Still get around a few here and there. Might catch it.
This is also a mixed field, so we're not necessarily in the fastest cars versus all of them.
Yeah.
It's not all one class, you know.
Random.
Whoops. Ooh, hot tires. All right, let's go. Where's my timer? Okay, 13 minutes. Nope. Where's the timer? I can't see the timer.
I'm gonna run out of fuel before I make it around again.
Yeah, I was only expecting it to be 2 laps, which is why I'm wondering why I can't see the timer at the moment. Well, just drive till you run out of fuel and then we'll quit.
Yeah. That's the fun of Nords. You play it, next thing you know, like, hours fucking gone.
Yeah. Sometimes I just play Nords in VR and put Netflix into a mini window and just cruise, you know?
I don't know if you watched Misha's review of Evo's Nords. Like, he went into like a bunch of history and like weird little perks and features that you wouldn't know about unless you actually go there. It was really good.
Yeah, that's cool. I appreciate it when people, you know, make some unique content like that instead of just, here I am, I'm racing, and I'm good.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, I don't know. There's no chat, there's no music, there's no car discussion. I'm out. I'm bored. I'm done. It's like people go, when are you going to join iRacing? I'm like, when I can do a custom lobby with my friends and just hang out. And then they'll say, that's not how iRacing works. And I go, that's why I don't play it.
Yeah, you can rent a private server to play with your friends on iRacing. Like, bitch, I don't need a private server. I am the server.
Yeah, totally. Fucking monetize fucking everything.
Let's see here.
Yeah, what's this skip to end button? Does that work? Nope. Okay.
Car, stop rolling away.
Okay, let's see. Let's see how Sillen's doing until he runs out of fuel.
Alright. Yep.
Bonk.
Performance anxiety.
Kill Dog, if you're chilling in chat, we're gonna change the format here in just a minute.
Out of fuel. Ignition on. Return to pits.
There you go. Alright, we can leave this now, and we'll start another one.
See what time it is. Yeah, it's 2 a.m. for me. I should get back in bed.
Alright, buddy. Thanks for joining.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Oh, before you play this game next time, open your Windows mixer and put it to 25%, and then put the audio back up in the game, and you can always bring it back down if you want. The reason I recommend this is because you can only turn the audio down so far in the game, which is why you need the secondary Windows mixer to be lower.
Gotcha.
Lots of testing. Cheers, brother.
Oh, thank you, brother. Have a good one.
You too, man. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
And we'll change this to the full Nordschleife instead of the tourist. And I'm going to change to... Let's just see if we get enough players in here if I put it on a multi-class race with... let's see, the new cars that I'm driving, GT3s for people who want to, GT3 Gen 2, hypercars, and supercars. So I'm just going to put it, let's see, where's the realism settings? Okay, no. See, race settings, time, plus lap. Okay, turn that off. That was that reason for the extra lap. And then we'll put it on... Let's see... Maybe C rating. Okay, so if you're joining on the lobby through stream, that's fine. You won't have to worry about your rating. But so randoms will be C rated or better now. All right, new lobby is up. Invite for Kill Dog. Kip, I don't know if you're still racing, but we just started another lobby. Where's the frickin'... Give me the regular frickin' friends list stuff. Alright, Kill Dog's in. And this scene needs the banners. At least that one. Okay. Then we'll just invite Kip on the other PC. So, looks like Kill Dog's got his card choice. Cool. Oh shit, I don't think I named this server anything special. I think I left it a regular name. Oh well. Alright, I've done all I can. Get out on track, do some more laps before I run out of time here.
Welcome to the World
Cruel
Rally
Mob,
family.
thanks for the follow. Welcome to the World Rally family. Feel free to jump into the race if you like. Exclamation point Steam. Join on my profile. A little audio check there. Looks like we're doing okay. Turn my mic down just a little bit because it's clipping. There we go. tires. Some people's names make me laugh. Bless his heart. Kill Dog's waiting for me so he doesn't have to cruise by himself. Whoa! Guess my back wheels went off the road for a second. Oh, that's funny. You with me, Kill Dog? There he is. Back up to speed here. God, this Viper's so fucking fun to drive. Just like all my years on GT2, GT3, GT4. Dodge Viper GTS are such a fun car. Whoops. Little rail rub there. Alright, now those tires are sticky. Let's go. I'll slow down after this corner. I just love taking this shift full speed. This corner used to really fuck me up back in the day. Now I got fast at it. Alright, you take the lead, Kill Dog. Let's see if I can keep up with you. Ooh, he's getting dirty. Yellow flag. Oh, I'm late. I'm late. Oh, come on. Grip somewhere. Oh, that was so close. Sometimes I mistake that corner for this corner. Because this corner you can come in fourth gear, brake outside, tip it in, like that, stay pretty much third, fourth all the way through. Really got to throw the front end around with the Viper, but if you are brave, it is quick. Brake and release. Going to be on power through the corner, not on brakes. kill dog for a second. He's just a couple corners back. Look at my mirrors too much. Whoop. A little deep on that one. Bump draft. Go faster. Go faster. Now, coming up this next uphill section, you try to cut all these corners into a straight line like this. And then brake here. Get way on the left and pivot in. Nice and quick through there. Oh, that was a cut. A little too much up on the curb there. Hey, what's up, Si? How you doing, man? What you doing tonight, buddy? All right, good. Happy New Year, bro. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. All right. I'm gonna try to, in a feat of daring, I am going to press continue, and then I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and hopefully I'll be back in time. Be right back. Excellent. 46 seconds to spare. Anybody yelling at me yet? I like laughing at people that yell at people on the internet. All right, here we go. Look at these guys in the hypercars. They're totally going to be faster than us, but I wouldn't worry about it. Those are sick cars. Not quite up to temperature yet. We're close. Hey, good song. Oh, what the fuck? Oh my god, what the fuck? Acting like the tires are super cold. The tires warm up. I know they gotta go up another 3 psi, but that was like blue. Lift, gas, brake. Downshift in. Stay wide. Downshift. Third gear through the corner. And second gear to leave. There we go. Ooh, whoops. Got the green screen on that one. Brake up the hill. Pivot. Wide, inside, wide here, brake here so you don't end up in the dirt like Hawk. Oh, bye Hawk. Got on the gas screw quick. It's really tempting there, but lots and lots of transfers going on there. I've done that myself many times. Downhill brake. Nice and inside, stay tight. And outside here, brake into the apex. Wide. Brake in. Wide. Stay wide. Brake through the apex. Lift off. Second corner. Stay wide. Nice and easy. Fourth gear. Whoop! That was supposed to be third, not second. Shit. Oh, shit. Pull out in front of somebody. Almost pulled out in front of somebody there. Gotta hold your brakes when you go off the track. I could probably catch him. Totally the wrong gear back there. Viper is much happier at low end power, not high end revs. That's why you want to keep it in a low gear until you're ready to get the fuck out of the corner. A little bit more, pull up the hill. Lift off, oversteer. Into fourth, pull up the hill. No lift. Oh shit, sorry, Kill Dog, my bad. I locked up on the brakes there. Coming in hot. Here, I'll take the outside, you take the inside. being really aggressive for fun, so I was kind of throwing the car around. You can definitely be faster if you're smoother. Because that is the way track racing works. Actually, a lot of racing. Keep the momentum high. And the inputs smooth. Over the hill, gets slippy, and downhill. Drop into the brake zone. Lead with the engine, if the engine's in front. Oh boy, let's get back to the road there. Stay wide, brake out here. Should be able to take this in third pretty easy. This whole section, third. Second, careful over the rise. There's another transfer right here that throws people off. That's why the skid marks are before the corner. Times like this, I wish I could just lower the downforce while I'm driving. What do they call that in Formula? Damn it, I don't do much Formula, so I don't remember. There we go, that was much cleaner. Brake here, not at the corner, and then you get a nice wide exit. This one goes downhill, and it's right by the pits, so this is intentionally slow corner. Love this corner when the tires are warm. Drop. Yes. I love that. Game with this much detail, you can actually shock load the car, so sometimes you want to, but not typically. Typically it'll just break your traction. You don't want to do that. Nice and easy, whether you're using clutch lip of the throttle. You don't want to be flat-footed. There we go. Getting this corner right this time. Third, that's what I was expecting last time. Here we go. Stay wide, lots and lots of room. Brake here, so you're inside, up the hill, wide, straight, up, over the rise, gentle on the gas. Okay, now we can go. Brake and pivot. Another brake, and back to third. Nice and chill. Uphill, ready to pull, and we go. Over the rise, straight brake pivot. In the Viper, braking or turning, never the two shall meet. Braking, then turning. Whoops, a little bit outside the carousel there. There we go. Nice and gentle on the carousel exit. That's a lot of suspension disruption. Stay in third to the top of the hill. Now we can go down to second. Back to third. Oh, too much gas. Too much gas. And that tail pops out. You don't have much time to fix it. Best thing to do is let off the gas a little bit and steer into it. Downhill, braking. A little bit of cut here. A little bit of cut here. Stay wide, lots of room over here. Brake uphill. Stay wide. And this one is very tricky. A lot of people end up cutting right over the top of that. That's why there's so much concrete there on the curb. Active blocking. Nice work. I will get you. I told you. You're being too aggressive. All that active blocking, you disrupted your body. And then you killed us both. Well done. Excuse me, I'd like to pass now. Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. I'd like to talk to you about your car's extended warranty, because you're gonna need it. I hope this guy's watching. That was pretty fun. Don't fail the last break point. Don't choke. Don't choke, Hawk. Don't choke. You got this, bro. Just a little love tap. Just a little side slider. Some people drive for the love. I drive for the love. I'm like, let's go another lap. Race isn't over, right? Let's keep going. Okay, back to the lobby. All right, Kill Dog, you want to change anything? You want to change car classes or before I press continue? Oh man. Supercars? I'm with that. Let's do supercars. I'll jump in the other Viper. Ready when you are, sir. That does not seem like my playlist started. Come on. Do the thing. Okay, loading setup, and we got Nords. If you were in the same car, I would share my setup with you, but you know, it's a supercar on Nords, right? So like, you might like to do, you know, it's really bumpy, right? So maybe a little bit less dampers or whatever you got there. There's no ride height adjustment on this class, but normally I'd go up with the ride height just a little bit. And then tire pressure down, probably a couple clips, just because it's 70 degrees, not 100. A lot of people drive this game and lots of other track racing games on the stickiest, ickiest tires that they can ever get. And then, you know, when the tires are cold or the track is cold or whatever, then they don't know what to do. So I prefer to do it the other way around. Practice on low traction surfaces, and then when you got high traction, then just that much quicker. Like driving on hard tires and then racing on softs. Now these are semi-slicks too, so they're not going to get as grippy as the other class. Still a little cold. Shit. Now we're talking. That's better. Start off with Misfits. Skip the track. Slayer. But we put it into gear. There we go. wonder, can I use my sequential stick on this car? Nope. Okay. Cars are shifter specific. This is an H pattern Viper. Exactly, Kill Dog. This is the Slayer album that I listened to when I first heard the band. And then I went back in the catalog and I was like, oh yeah. I know people that like to listen to boy bands probably don't like Slayer, but it's not about the vocals, that's for sure. It's funny how pop music, just decade after decade after decade after decade, people only know the singer. It's like, people are always like they make commercials and they like Google songs, you know? And then, so if the song has a title that is conducive to the subject of their commercialization, they will use that song. Like if the song says, you know, whatever their keyword search was. But the, yeah, there you go. That's what Slayer's about right there. Chunk, chunk, chunk. And this is back before they could fix drummers with shitty kick bass, double bass. So you actually had to be good at double bass kick drum to play in a band like this, because you can't fix it in the studio. Like, meaning that timing is one thing, but hitting both your feet with the exact same amount of pressure so that it doesn't sound lopsided, that is a skill. This is one of the best drummers of all time. Well, you got us, brother. Most of the time, if I'm even out on a New Year's Eve, it's because I'm working a party and getting paid for it. And if I do go out on a New Year's Eve, I do not take my car. I don't even drink. But I don't want to play with drunk traffic. I ain't doing it. I used to have an office in the basement of the a venue that I worked at, and I had a cot and a sleeping bag and a pillow down there, so I would just get done with the gig at 2:30 in the morning and just stay. Just sleep in my office for 4 or 5 hours and then drive home. Just forget about it. People out there getting in trouble for drunk driving and shit. The cops are like up everybody's ass all night. was working this one New Year's Eve party that was like a rap show. And the cops showed up and blocked the road and turned their lights on. It looked like a fucking crime scene, like several people had died or something. There was not one incident that night. They were like, just in case, we're doing a show of force. I'm like, why are you blocking the road with the lights on, bro? You're making it look like somebody died at our venue. Yeah, I'll fireball it to you. I used to drink that nasty shit. Fire and ice and aftershock and all that fucking garbage. I was like, you know, 21 or some shit when I was drinking that, so we all have our fun, of course. Darth Cheney, Happy New Year, buddy. Hell yeah, dude. Lots and lots. Cheers, brother. It's gonna be a busy season this year. Let's see, Machine Head, right? Yep. Tell by the vocalist, but mainly I love the drummer and the guitar player of this band. They're so fucking tight. Scraping the ground and through there. If you push this car all the way to red line, it's pretty damn hard to hang on to it. So I like to shift it about 5,900. It's got plenty of torque at the low end, being a V10 anyway, so it's not a Honda. You don't have to wait for the VTEC to kick in. Hell of a lot more grip in the low end. Up. I did it again. Oh, man. Ah. Lap time invalidated. Fuck. At least I got a lap time on the first one, but not that it matters. I mean, it's like grid placement. Makes fucking no difference when you only got 2 people in the server. This is what I find, like, this ongoing problem with this game, you guys, where I go, okay, nobody's gonna join, so I'll just do some laps by myself. I turn on all the AI, and then a bunch of people join. And then they're like, turn off the AI, you fucking noob. What the fuck's wrong with you? Don't use AI, you fucking asshole. You know, or something along those lines. And then I'm like, yeah, I would use no AI if people would just show up and not drive like fucking dickheads. So, you know, when my friends aren't around to do some racing, you know, I prefer AI than random dickheads. We got Kill Dog in here, you know. Good enough for me. Probably a lot of people busy tonight, but, you know, on a night like this, Wet Chaser and Hairless Bear and Kiwi and Ambient Mike would jump in for a race, and that's about all it would take. Well, I wouldn't say random. Where's my button? Motherfucker. In the wrong fucking Discord. All right. Let's pit. Oh yeah, realize, Machine Head. Yeah. It's like, I know this song. Okay, tuning. Never really got the tire worm on that. Maybe a little less ducting. It's kind of cold out. Okay. Yeah, your uncle throwing a party or something? Having some people over? We used to do New Year's Eve parties here at my house because it was just like a safer way to party with our friends. Get like 3 or 4 bands over here and 50 or 60 people. Just jam the house up with friends. Cool. Family's good though. As long as they're chill, they're easy to party with. Or at least predictable. You know what they're gonna do when they're drunk, right? Circle of dust. Scraping bottom. Oh, yeah. Sorry about that, buddy. That's why it's like I was just reflecting on. This is the first time we haven't had a big family Christmas. Like, actually last couple of years, but both my grandparents passed away last year. So that was where we used to get everybody together. But we had 45 years of family Christmases. Used to drive my girlfriend crazy. She'd be like, your family gets together so much. I'm just like, yeah, isn't it fucking awesome? They're cool. I like my family. We don't have anybody who's like a real problem. Everybody's just chill. Get together, eat food. But we're gonna get it going again next year. My dad and my aunt are still alive. We're gonna start doing it here at my house. So it'll be my turn to host Christmas for a few years. Or at least until my aunt gets her house finished remodeling. Yep, generations pass. Both my grandparents made it into their 90s. Even after my grandma had a stroke, she's still walking around the house, doing stuff, watching TV, taking care of all the chores, walking the dog, doing all this stuff. She just couldn't quit. She's just like busy. It was good. My grandpa did really well right up to the end too. When he was in his 70s, he was still playing basketball. When his 80s, he was still writing books. Awesome. Whoa! Big frame drop. What the fuck happened there? What the? See that spike up there on the left of the game capture? Just bam, no fucking. It went to 1 frame per second. Cheers. Oh, Happy New Year, everybody. Right now, on the West Coast. When I was a kid, we always celebrated New Year's by like taking pots and pans outside and banging them as hard as we could because we didn't have fireworks. So we just went out and made as much fucking noise as we could. Yeah, cheers, buddy. I never really grew up at the association of alcohol and New Year's because my parents weren't really big into drinking. It was always just like watch the ball drop on, Dick Clark's Rockin' New Year's Eve. We got to stay up late and watch bands and stuff play on TV. I've always been into music my whole life, so that was the highlight for me. I would normally go to bed around 10 p.m., but There's a lot of activity around my house, as you can imagine, since it's New Year's Eve. The roommates are up doing things, so it's not like I would get any sleep anyway. So I figured I'd come do a nap. I did a nap earlier. Come race some laps, hang out with all of you guys for a bit. Yeah, that's fair enough, man. You just lose your chase for it when you get older, you know? Unless you, like, drink too much your entire life and then you're just like an alcoholic and can't stop. But I don't know. Almost everybody in my family just kind of slowed down as they got older. Not really drinking as much. My dad would drink a gin and tonic now and then. I don't think I ever saw my dad drunk in my fucking life. Like, not one fucking time. Mom got a little tipsy sometimes, but she was just funny. She was just funny when she was drunk, you know? She wasn't, like, irritating or anything. Yeah, I was always a social drinker, too. Get about, maybe 3 or 4 beers in me, I'll get pretty chatty. But get to about 6 beers, and I'm like, I don't feel good. I'm gonna go purge this, and then I'll feel better. And I come back to the party after getting rid of the excess. There was a couple times in high school I went too far, but that was just because we were dumb kids and weren't familiar with what it takes. This song's a fucking banger. Yeah, I wasn't really into it much, but I had this one buddy who, his dad was a total alcoholic, so there was always so much fucking beer around that he'd never even notice it missing. So, my friend was always like, let's drink beer like my dad. I was like, yeah, I'll have a beer. I actually had a little bit of trouble drinking in my 30s, but that was just because I got it for free all the time because I was a sound guy. And then bands were always like, hey man, that was really great. Thanks for working for us. Did a really good job. We want to buy you a drink. And the other band's like, we want to buy you a drink. And then, you know, your friends want to buy you a drink. And everybody wants to buy you a drink. And then you're fucking trashed. But, yeah, that was just one summer that I got ahead of me. I think it was like 35 at the time. The first time I ever really drank. But man, that summer I fucking partied my ass off, though. I worked as a sound guy, but then I was friends with, like, all of the other bar people. So we'd have like these after hours parties at somebody's house or whatever. Whoop. Yeah, just a shot. I mean, 4 shots and I was fucking trash, though. That's the thing. You know, it's great when people are generous and stuff, but it's also kind of like if you say no, they get offended, you know? They're like, oh, you too good to drink with us, huh? Like, no, my liver doesn't like drinking that much. Like, I'd have all the drinks if I didn't get drunk. It's just not a good thing for the people in my family to drink past a certain point. We don't get, like, dangerous or aggro or anything. We just get sick. My son's got it so bad, he doesn't even drink at all. It's like, One fucking beer and he's in the yard, man. He can't drink at all. And he's in his 20s, but he doesn't give a shit. He's got cannabis. I still love the hell out of this album. I think it's Sacrament, if I remember correctly. Yep. Sacrament is the name of the album. Lamb of God, Sacrament. Hey, some classic fucking Aussie. There we go. Yeah, it's interesting how the working class is all of us. All of us. Just have to work, 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 or die. It's fucking bullshit. That's what it is. Can't take the holidays off. Gotta have the pay. Can't spend time with your family. Gotta go to work. But you know, the billionaires, they need more money. If they don't get more money, oh man, the economy will go to hell. It won't be cool. This is the Ozzy album I grew up on. Desire, nothing to change, nothing can change. Burning like fire. Whoa! Another spike. Is that the same spot? It might be the same spot. Okay. Oh, it looks like you must have had a drive-through penalty or something, Kill Dog. It looks like it DQ'd you and sent you back to pit. Am I right? So won't we go? Nice. Yeah, the drive-through penalty is probably due to the settings that I have it on, which is like, I think it's like 3 to 5 track limits. I got it pretty stringent. I don't mean to do that to like punish anybody. It's just the way I practice. So sorry about that, buddy. Well, that's going to be it for me, cats and kittens. Thanks for coming to hang out, Kill Dog. Appreciate having somebody to race with. We're going to go to the outro screen here now, and I will find you guys somebody that we can raid into that's still partying on. Cheers, my friend. Always a pleasure. So, lots and lots of stuff coming up this year, guys. Exclamation point WRF to join the Discord. Exclamation point YT to check out our YouTube. You'll see this video and many other videos there on our YouTube because I spend a lot of time doing stuff with Bridge City Autosports. You can get the link to that website at exclamation point BCA. All of these things are available even on a VOD. So, if you're watching this on a VOD, all of these links still work because I leave it active all the time. So all that information is available to you. If you guys would like to come out and learn how to drive autocross or rallycross, track cross, or hill climb, you can join me and all the friends in the World Rally family and locally in Bridge City Autosports, including the one you're seeing on screen right here. This is Oregon Raceway Park in Grass Valley, Oregon. This is already booked for the end of April. So if this looks interesting to you, why don't you email me at worldrallyfamily@gmail.com or give me a message over on, whatever you like, Facebook, Instagram, Discord. I'm not hard to find. I make it easy for you guys to find me. Now let's kick off a raid to whoever else is out there driving some shit. Let's see who's going. Oh, this is a great song to go out on, too. Some fucking Soulfly. Bleed. This is the song with Fred Durst on, the singer Limp Bizkit with Soulfly. This was big shit back in the day. Big shit. Okay, let's see. Who do we got? Okay, it looks like Joe is playing for some Live for Speed. Boss Dog is on some World of Tanks. Let's go to Joe. Joe's probably down for some more racing and drifting. This guy, he goes forever. Joe goes forever. So you guys can hang out with Joe. He's doing some skids. You can join on the Live for Speed. That's what he's playing right now. And let's see. Did I cover all the bases? I think there's a little bit of Twitch activity to call out here. Cruel Mob, thanks for the follow. And hey, that's pretty much it. Everybody else is out there partying, but I'm glad you guys stopped by. Kick it with us for a minute. Check out all this content still on sale until January 7th for AMS2. So check it out in Steam. And let me know if you have any questions about these games. Happy to help you make an appropriate purchasing decision. I don't necessarily encourage people to just buy shit all the time. I feel like AMS2 is probably the best value for just having some fun with your friends. That's why I've been doing it for 5 years. And it's getting better and better all the time. Anyway, I'm Nate McCrash. You are the World Rally family. And we'll see you at the next service. Probably be back on tomorrow. Later, guys. Have a good evening, and Happy New Year.